one thing that you could tell black people as a race, what would you say?
If every black person got life insurance, like 200,000, 300,000, $400,000 policy, like every black person, there would never be another wrongful death by like any cop, any lawmaker, any person of any sort of power that wouldn't get prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Insurance companies hate having to pay. So they have the best fucking lawyers in the fucking world.
Hey everybody, welcome to KPR Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your girl, Rashonda, joined by the brothers here. Y'all introduce yourselves.
Hey, what's up, Ro? It's your man, Oliver. Oliver Baker, you know what I'm saying? AKA Bake Boogie, AKA Bake Nasty. Your mama's favorite stepdaddy. You did.
That boy's back. And this is
right.
DJ Pudge 55 all the way live. Coming with you with the truth.
That's right. I'm happy to be back, like, the family again. We was missing you, babe.
Yeah. I know, me too. And I love seeing y'all, still keeping it going while, you boys doing the school thing.
That's right.
Man, I couldn't be more happier to be back with y'all. Straight up.
That's right. Big up to you too for, heading toward that degree. That's what's up.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, what they call it? Thug? What am I? Scholarly thug.
Scholarly thug. That's good.
So yesterday, y'all, we had checked out this video about this brother asking his question basically was posed to white people. What is it something that they would tell us as black people to do, something that's considered of importance? Mm-hmm. And the clip basically shows this white guy saying if every black person, and he reiterated every black person, would get anywhere from a $200,000 to $300,000 to $400,000 life insurance policy, that police brutality would go down. I thought that was interesting. What do you guys, your take from what you heard and what you guys think about that? Because who thinks of that, right? I mean, nobody. I don't think anybody. I've never even put that together.
Yeah, well, Ro, I know how important it is, but I was like, damn, I only got like 10 or 15. Like, they just gonna barely be able to bury me, and that's it. Like, ain't nobody getting no money. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no party afterwards, because it ain't gonna be on me.
But the fact is, you still have it. Now, he was probably coming from a place of, because white people, they get those kind of big policies, and I wish we would
they
too.
Inherit.
But it's basically though good that you have something though, babe. Because how many people don't even have that? And that's why we still see the cookouts and the fish fries and all of that kind of stuff.
And the face on the t-shirt.
That's why I was gonna say, I don't want y'all washing cars on my behalf. You know what I mean? I don't want y'all washing cars on my behalf, talking about the homie didn't take care of his business, so now we got to do a GoFundMe. No, I don't want that.
Exactly.
I'm already set up at Woodlawn. They already know where I'm gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah.
I don't want my face on a t-shirt. Mm-mm.
Right.
Right.
So what do you guys think though, the point that he was making though, that we would see police brutality go down just from having, life insurance policies?
Well, it's true.
Because he was, go ahead.
It's true, because think about it. When the rich get pulled over or anything or do anything, they get pretty much a free pass because they know they go get their ass whipped. When it comes to anything lower, dirty white people, black people, brown people, they know you ain't got nothing. They know, that's why they pick on you with your car. They look at your car, they look at your clothes. They go after you because they know you ain't got nothing.
Yeah, and what Pudge is describing is implicit bias, right?
Yes.
So, so no one can say that they're not racist or they're not prejudiced, because everybody has a sense of belonging to whatever group that they belong to, or whatever
Right.
group that it is that they identify with. And so Pudge is exactly right. When they pull us over, their intent is to, protect their lives first. But if they're afraid of you based off of, their culture or whatever, right? Or whatever they perceive of you, then, we're in trouble. So I agree with that, man. We do need protective, life insurance to protect our families. But the question is, how much does that cost per month?
Well, yeah, because life insurance, those premiums can get up there, and then it's different types of life insurance. You have term life, and you have whole life. Whole life costs more than term life. We could go with that. We could go all off into that.
That's part of your profession, right? So, is some insurance?
Yes, I do insurance. I've been in the insurance industry over 20 years. Not life insurance, but I know enough to be able to hold a little conversation about it. I think his point though was if Black people have life insurance policies, and then you see it would be a decline in deaths by police. Because
per capita it would. Yes.
These life insurance policies, they have to know how the person died.
Yes.
And so he said life insurance companies have very good attorneys. So if here it is, imagine these life insurance companies, they keep receiving these death certificates, finding out the cause of death is by police brutality, police killing, that's gonna raise some red flags.
Yep,
that's right.
That's when they're gonna pass. That's when they would pass legislation on it because of that. Because they're making who's making the stink? We've been making a stink, but it's gonna be the company. Oh, wait a minute, we've been paying out. We keep paying out.
Right.
It's because of you. And that's now the police unions ain't got nothing to, all that investigate. We're gonna do an internal investigation. All that's done.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. You're right. Plus, because that internal investigation, that's like, oh, okay, Baker's gonna investigate Pudge. Not guilty.
Yes. Yes. That's what it is.
Right.
Are you really gonna turn in your homie? No, you're not.
Right.
Just take it down the real. Are you gonna turn in your homie? No, you're not.
No.
Even though you did wrong.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna be like, Pudge, you know what? I think you need to sit this one out for about 6 months, paid vacation, Yeah. Exactly. You still get all your benefits.
Yep.
But just take a trip or something,
Just take a trip. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Let it die down.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Let it die down.
Because see, what's really being said though is you start messing with this big money.
Yes.
You start messing with this money where these companies have to pay out, and
which is probably hurting their investments on other ends.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
all the insurance premiums that we pay for life, auto, home, everything, all of that goes like into one big pot.
Yes.
And that's how claims are paid out because of all this money just sitting in reserves. So all these killings, imagine if George Floyd had a
400,000,
even $100,000 policy, or 400,000.
Yeah.
And everybody else, Sandra Bland, everybody that we could name so many.
Or just imagine Breonna. If Breonna had that case would be a totally different case if Breonna had a big life insurance policy.
Yeah.
So what are we saying, y'all? We got to invest in our
people. We got ourselves.
We do. And twofold. Go. What were you gonna say, Pudge?
Well, you probably gonna say what I was gonna say. It's pretty much it's a protect and a serve and a service to ourselves.
Right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
That's what it is. Is we gotta not be afraid to talk about death too. And that's what's funny is because our people, death is not a bad thing in our culture. It was never. If you take it all the way back to Africa, death is not a bad thing.
Right.
But we are now in so much fear because of lynchings and cops and all this other stuff and diabetes, whatever. We got
Right.
so many things that even when we mention death, it's like oh.
Yes, like it's a taboo topic. Nobody really wants to discuss it. Nobody wants to talk about putting wheels in place and, you know, even having that life insurance. But people die so young. I mean, you know,
especially now. You're right.
Yeah.
Especially now.
Yeah.
And so it's a twofold, like you said, Pudge, you know, us having it for ourselves, for our family, so they don't have to struggle financially, so they don't have to be out here getting these GoFundMe, starting these GoFundMe fundraisers and everything. You know, we got to get to a point where we just got it, and we can lay our loved ones to rest in a decent time frame. It's people out here, sometimes they don't have enough money and have to have these GoFundMe or whatever they're doing now, and
for months,
take a month to bury your loved one, and it shouldn't have to be that way.